Why don't you run some Paydirt? What are you, chicken? What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed, bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. Now, don't forget to hit like and hit subscribe and all the other stuff before we get started. And now here we go. So, went and ordered from an oldie but goodie, ChickenMiner.com. You guys may have seen some of my previous reviews. You may have even picked some up for yourself and checked it out. In the past, I've always had a good time going through their dirt, and I'm hoping today is going to be something similar, the same, or even better. So, after a safety meeting, I went online and was searching around for some Paydirt because, you know, I'm kind of low, and I needed to pick something up. And I found somebody was finally back in stock, ChickenMiner.com. And what I wound up picking up from them is 3 pounds of ChickenMiner's famous Paydirt. At least a half gram of gold is guaranteed. Now, let me just put the thing up. You can see a half gram of gold is guaranteed in each bag. Fresh stock, limited supply, price $70. Wait, did I really pay $70 for only a half gram of guaranteed? Well, hopefully it's a little bit better than that. But knowing that a half gram is what's guaranteed, we're in it. So, we're going to check this out. We're going to go through the dirt. We're going to take a look at what's in it, what it looks like, and see how much gold we wind up getting. Hopefully, it's some really rich stuff. Otherwise, I'm questioning myself why I hit the buy button. But like I say, I've always had a good time with their dirt in the past, and we'll see how this one pans out. So, the price $70, the amount 3 pounds, the gold half of a gram. So, let's sift it out and take a look at it and see what it looks like. And I already said all that shit, so let's get going. Alright, so the box came to us in a really messed up state. I don't know what the postman did to it, but this is what it looked like when it got to me. There was a huge hole in the box. I don't blame chicken miners, you know, I think this happened on the way. USPS has been doing it dirty and tearing boxes up and screwing things up. Now, at first I thought, well, maybe the bag was wet, the dirt was wet and it seeped out. But man, this dirt is bone dry. 3 pounds, Chicken Miner. So something happened in transit. The box got wet. You can kind of see on the label here, the box got trashed, but luckily nothing got torn, no dirt came out. I will say the bag itself, single bag, plastic baggie, so it's a miracle that this got here in one piece, considering what the USPS did to it en route. So dodge that bullet. Like I say, the dirt is dry, so I don't think it was their fault. I'm blaming the postman for this one. But either way, it got here, and here we are. So we got 3 pounds of dirt. Nice big baggie. We'll zoom in so you can see what that dirt looks like. It looks like some dirt. So there you go. Now, as always, we're going to shake this stuff out. Break it down just a little bit. The dirt itself doesn't look like there's any huge pieces of rock in here, so we're not going to... I don't think I'm going to bring out the 1/4 inch classifier, but we're going to break it down, the 10, the 20, the 40, and separate at least that much. So let's grab my buckets and grab my classifiers, and let's get to work. Don't go anywhere. Alright, so like I say, we're going to ditch the 1/4 inch. We're going to go straight down to the 10 mesh right there. Make sure there's nothing in there, and we're good to go. Alright, let's grab that dirt. So this is what our dirt looks like. Outside of the bag, you can kind of get a better idea of it. We've got our 10 mesh, and we're gonna shake this all out. You know how I do it. I'm gonna speed things along, since most of y'all skip this shit anyways, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We got the dirt all shaken out. We've got 3 pounds of material here. And I would guesstimate that that is accurate. It looks about that. There's a good amount of material. Now, up here in the +10, we're just a little bit above that bottom first riffle here in the pan. Good amount of material. Not seeing any gold, big nuggets or anything in there, but we're going to run it, see what we wind up seeing. As far as magnetics here go, there's like 1 rock that's hanging out. There might be a couple others hiding in there, but I'm not foreseeing a big struggle there. Next down, we got the +20. Probably about the same amount of material, about just up to the almost halfway up the first riffle in the pan. Again, magnetics here. Nothing of note. Just a little bit, little pinch of it here. A couple more rocks, but overall not a lot of magnetics to deal with. Down here in the +40. Again, about the same amount of material, just a little bit above that halfway mark. Actually, a little bit more here than the previous 2. Just by a hair. Magnetics, probably going to see a little bit more here, and that is for sure. Again, not a huge amount. We'll take another dip, and it's looking like we're getting to the bottom of that gold, or magnetics. Nothing really in there. Now, down in the sub 40, we have the most material here. This goes almost to the top of that riffle. And as far as magnetics go, I expect that we'll see the most of it down here in the little stuff, the soft sands. And yeah, for sure, some of that's going to be dirt mixed in, a lot of dirt mixed in. But overall, not a whole heck of a lot of magnetics. Still, as to be expected. But we'll go back, do a couple pulls. Look all around the pan. And yeah, just not a lot of magnetics in this material, which is not a bad thing. It will definitely not give us a huge challenge at the end of the bag, which is, you know, nice if you're not looking to challenge yourself and you're just looking to play with some dirt. It's good stuff. Alright, so that's the dirt. There you go. It's an all nice even spread. all natural material. Doesn't look like there's any mishmash of materials. It all looks the same, just bigger, bigger, and then bigger some more. As far as over the 1/4 inch stuff, I did wind up running the 10 through the classifier because I noticed there was a little bit more of the larger material that I hadn't noticed to begin with. But we got that all cleared out now. And so, there you go with that. A couple big rocks fell through. We'll put those where they belong, up in the +10. But they're just rocks, so just whatever. Anyways, so there you go. That's what our dirt looks like. Now we're going to get this all wet and fire up that sluice. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. The sluice is ready to rock. The dirt is ready to run. And so am I. So let's get this thing fired up and find our gold. Grab our shovel. As always, we're going to speed things through. I'm going to start with the +10, work our way down as we do. And it's a lot of material here. We got 3 pounds to dig through. So sit back, relax. I'm going to fire up the tunes and let's find that shiny. All right, we got it all cleaned up. We're gonna do the old reveal and see what kind of gold we found. So let's go check it out. Ah, well, all right. I am seeing gold all across the mat. And some bigger pieces that made their way down here. Couple pieces, and one piece that found its way all the way to the second to last. Couple pieces that did. really flat pieces, just probably rode the surface as the dirt was rolling them out. So I'm definitely going to have to run the tailings, but for a half gram guaranteed, I'm kind of surprised with what I'm seeing right now. Well, alright, let's get this cleaned up. I'll run those tailings, and we'll see what we got. All right, there's your gold, baby. Did they say half gram guaranteed? Jesus. Well, we're going to find out exactly how much we wound up getting, but I have a feeling that that's a little bit more than a half of a gram. So don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We got this gold all dried up. Miner Bob has found his ass, and he's back in action, panning out here with us. So let's fire up the scale and see how much gold we wound up finding, because I am really excited to see what we wound up getting, because I guarantee you this has got to be more than a half a gram. Just looking at it, there's no way. So let's see what we wound up getting. We're already at a half. 9, 1 gram. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 1.761 grams of gold. That's over a gram and a quarter more than the guaranteed amount. 1.761 grams of gold. Lock that in. Oh my God. That's freaking amazing. Damn. Let's zoom in on that gold. Well, hell, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to take a few pictures for you guys. Show you this stuff up close. But damn, 1.761. It went up a little bit to 2, but it's because I moved it. Damn. Let me write that down. Wow. All right. Enjoy these photos, and we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed those photos. Man, my mind is blown right now. So, this was some pretty damn good dirt. We already kind of went over the dirt. It was pretty easy going. Wasn't a huge difficulty until you got to the end. Inside of that dirt was hiding a lot of heavy, non-magnetic black sands in big chunks. And this stuff is tough because it likes to hang out a lot around the gold. It's right there in the close weight area. I'm not sure exactly what the stuff is, but it is horrific to pan through. But it is a challenge, and I willingly accept it. Definitely would recommend take your time with this bag. Go through scoops at a time. Don't try to do the whole thing. It's a lot of weight to try to shuffle around. and there is a lot of fine gold in this dirt. So take your time going through it. You will absolutely enjoy it. It's very nice dirt. It's a little bit dirty, but hey, it's dirt. That's how dirt is. So yeah, that's the dirt. Now, let's talk about that gold. All sizes, from the small flakes. There wasn't really any pickers in there. A couple pieces that were a little bit larger than the others. You could probably struggle to pick them up, you know. For the most part, they're all small flakes, all the way down to super, super fine flour gold. So if they put a half a gram in the gold, in the dirt from their end, this dirt was already loaded with gold. And that is awesome. I don't know if this was a bonus bag or anything, but let me just go ahead and put up the sign right now, and we'll go over that. We paid $70 for the bag. I wound up finding 1.761 grams of gold. Today's value, that's going to get me $97.21 in gold, which is going to net us an ROI of 138%. Let it sink in for a minute. 138%. Now, I am not guaranteeing you are going to get 1.761. This is my experience. There is a minimum guarantee of a half of a gram. So, like I was kind of saying in the beginning of the video, I was a little bit leery. $70 for a half gram bag. If it had only been a half gram, I would have been a little disappointed. But knowing that it's a half a gram, and if you're going to pay what they ask for, you got to expect you're going to get what they tell you. Don't expect more, but there's a good possibility. And today it worked out great for me because I got 138% ROI. I made money on Paydirt. How rare is that to do? So, beautiful gold all the way throughout. A lot of fine stuff, and that's going to give you a bit more of a challenge because there's a lot of fine gold and there's a lot of fine black sand that is non-magnetic. And that's black sands. That's the true black sands. If you can pull it out of there with a magnet, there's no complaining about that. That's too easy. This is the stuff that gives you a challenge. And I don't think I got all the gold out of it. To be completely honest with you, I think there's still a lot of flour gold in this material, so I saved the concentrate stuff. I'm going to run that through the blue bowl at some time. The blue bowl. I'm going to run that through there and see if I can recover even more gold out of this dirt. But let me tell you, 1.761's over a gram and a quarter more than I was guaranteed. 1.761 grams of gold. I cannot complain. This is a great bag. For me here, again, it's natural pay dirt with gold added, so your mileage may vary. That gold may be the only gold you see, but I think you'll probably be happily surprised. I've always been very happy with what I get out of the chicken miners, and I think you will be too. So absolutely recommend. Go check out this dirt. I'll leave a link down below, as always. But man, what a great time. I had a wonderful time going through this dirt. It posed a challenge, and it took me some time. It's like three and a half hours after I started. Because I had to go back through it, of course, because, you know, there's so much flat gold. Some of it did actually make its way out of the sluice, so I had to repan my tailings. I did find a few more pieces in there, and hey, snuffer that up too. But, man, what a great bag. Go check one out, chickenminers.com. It is their $70, 3 pounds of... It's the only pay dirt they have on there. Otherwise, just buy some gold from them. And you could do that too. Throw that in the dirt and you'll find even more gold in there. But either way, I definitely recommend checking them out. I've never been let down by Chicken Miner, and I don't think you will be either. .com, blah, blah. There you go. Otherwise, make sure you hit like on this video. If you're not a subscriber and you've stumbled across me somehow, go ahead and hit subscribe as well. We're always having a good time out here in the shed. And join us Monday nights, 5 p.m. Pacific, for BSing in the shed. And yeah, otherwise, this is Dig Daddy signing out. And if I don't see you out at the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. Peace.